Alright, so I'm the kind of person that likes to keep my stuff super pristine. I leave my Steam Deck in its case at all times until I'm going to play it, and then I take it out and I use it and then I put it back in. But the official case is pretty big and bulky and it's kind of annoying, and that is where this comes in. So this is the ModCase by Jsaux, and they call this the PC0104 if you're looking on their website. So big shout out to Jsaux for sending this over for us to take a look at today, but this is not a paid video, so all opinions are my own, as always on this channel. But before we go on, go down there, like this video and subscribe too, and here's a quick word about our podcast.
Is this video boring you? If so, then why not come over to this other channel and watch the 128KB podcast? It's less boring.
Do it. So the ModCase actually comes in a variety of different options because you can add mods, right? This is a case that you can attach things to and remove things from. So Jsaux actually sell various versions, but this just here is the like basic version, but they did send over the cooler as well, which slides onto the back, which we'll take a quick look at as well. But I will cover this more detail in a separate video. But anyway, let's take a look inside here. So the actual case is just here. This is the ModCase. So next up we get a strap just here, which we'll take a look at in a moment. And then finally we get this, which is, I believe, a sort of protective case for the official Steam Deck dock, which straight away seems a little bit flimsy. So straight away, this looks really cool. And it's got a really hard shell like face covering as well. So I really like that because this kind of like removes the need for a case really in most sort of circumstances, because this part on the front actually comes off. So we've got like a lip at the front just here, and that just literally pops open and off like that. So they've even got an instruction manual, sort of like hook it on the top and then push the front down. So to install this, you kind of put it on the top like that and then just push, done. It's as easy as that. And I really like that. It's got the cutouts for your joysticks as well, so they're not going to get damaged, which I really like. And it keeps the whole profile of this a lot slimmer rather than making the whole thing big like the official case to sort of account for those joysticks. So I do really like this. Oh, and as well, if I take this off, well, I don't want to rip it. There we go. So on the back of this case, we actually have like a foam pad that's going to be touching our screen. So that's really cool. So obviously make sure that's clean and it's not got any like grit or anything on it, because that will scratch your screen. But just like with this, it's got a nice foam padding for some extra protection, which I do like. So I really like this faceplate. This is really, really cool. So the actual case itself obviously comes with some foam in it. So let's get that out. And here we go. This is what it's like. So we've got like a transparent sort of like frosted out back piece just there. We do have a kickstand on this as well. And oh, I like that. It's stiff. So this isn't going to like, if I just kind of do this, it's not flying around. So you like move it. Okay, it moves a little bit down there, but that's still stiff enough that it's not going to move anywhere. So that's like full lock out like that. And then you can obviously like change it to your preferred height. But I do really like that. Now you can see straight up that this is a different sort of material, and it's like a real nice sort of textured material, whereas this is kind of more smooth, but it's not a fingerprint magnet. So that's really cool as well. I like that. So I've got my Steam Deck just here, and they recommend to put the sort of sides in first. So I'm going to sort of like slide it down like this, and then I'm going to like push down and lift up the top just here and kind of just pop it over. Bam, there we go. That's as easy as it is. Like that was so easy. It took like 2 seconds, right, to put on. And yeah, much nicer. It does add a little bit of weight to it, obviously, and then obviously if we attach anything else, it's just going to get heavier. But one thing I like about this is because it's a mod case, even the stand can be removed, so you just slide it off. And there we go. Oh, and the stand is metal. This is actually a metal plate, so you can probably hear it. That is metal, which I do really like as well, because plastic stands are just rubbish. But this whole thing, it's not even just this, that is metal too. And I do definitely like that. So it can come off, and to put it on, it's super easy. Just like this. Done. and even around the Valve logo, which I think is really tasteful. You've got the Valve logo in the middle, but that piece there is another attachment that we can like slot things onto, which we'll look at in a minute. And we've got a nice cutout just here for our intake. We've got the cutout for our exhaust on the top just there. And we've got this nice sort of cutout here for our USB-C port. So this shouldn't have any issues with docks. So I'm really liking the initial look of this. It's nice and firm. It's not flimsy. Like this whole thing is like, you know, staying put, and it doesn't feel like the whole thing's moving at all. It is in there, and I really like this grip. So the grips on the back and the sides here is actually really nice in your hands. That's going to really help with grip just there. It definitely feels more sturdy than just having the Steam Deck itself there. This is going to help against bumps and scrapes. We could pop this on just by hooking that up and then pushing that down, and that is definitely going to give me peace of mind that my Steam Deck is more protected against scratches and bumps. So I really do like that, because I'm super paranoid about my stuff getting like damaged. I like keeping stuff pristine for absolutely as long as possible, and this really gives me the confidence that, you know, that's going to protect it essentially. So let's just flip it over and have a look at these other things, shall we? So this just here is like a strap that you could put like a power bank on or something like that. So this just slides into this centerpiece. So you just sort of line it up and push it on like so. And that is not coming off. Like that is, you know, I could pick that up. I'm more than happy to shake this around with this on, because, you know, that locks in there so well. And again, it's got like a nice rubber pad on the back. So that again is going to grip onto anything that you put in there. I mean, technically you can put like anything in this, and it gets big as well. You know, it's like basically like a watch strap. So, I mean, you could wear this like some weird Pit Boy, right? You could put like a power bank on there, or maybe even like another hub. You could probably put a hub on there or anything else. Just looking at this quickly, I believe the Steam Deck, the official Steam Deck dock, just slides in this, and it gives it a bit of protection and raises it up a little bit, I guess. But I mean, it does feel a little bit flimsy. That piece just there is like, yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the Jsaux cooling fan, which they call the GP0200. Yeah, okay, what do we get in the box? We get a right-angled USB-C connector, and then we get a charging lead, so a USB-A to USB-C charging cable just there, and then the fan itself, which is just here. Now the fan itself, you've got two ways of attaching it. You've got this thing just here, which attaches to the Steam Deck if you're not using the mod case, so you can just attach that on, but of course we have the mod case, so we're gonna just slide it on like this. So we've got that sort of internal bit there, and also here that this is just going to slide down onto, and well, yeah, that's it. So there is our first mod. We've added the fan just there, and obviously you've got a switch on the side, so you can actually turn this around and ooh, yeah, whoa. That's a lot of air that's coming out of there. But yeah, that is the first mod that we've got on here. And I've got the stand on just here so that we can stand it up just like that. So this case is really cool. Like, I really like the fact that this case is modular and that you can attach and remove things from it. I mean, with a basic kit, just like this is still an excellent case. Like, I really, really like this piece just here that comes over. Just as a case as itself, this is ideal. Like, everything is covered and protected with this top case, and I really just like it. You know, it just works so well. Okay, so how much is it? Well, on their website, it goes for $30, or here in the UK, you can get it on Amazon for £30. But that is just the standard one. So that's without, you know, the fan and all that stuff. So it's pretty much just this stuff just here. And I think that's totally worth it. Like, I'd be more than happy to spend £30 on this. Like, I absolutely would, because the protection you're getting from this is really beneficial. Like, I'd be more than happy to just go around with this instead of keeping it inside the actual case, and getting it ready to play. I mean, it's so easy. You just literally lift this off and you're done. So what do you think of the mod case by Jsaux? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Are you looking for a case like this? Is this something you've already got and you love it, or you don't like it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And of course, whilst you're here, go and check out our podcast over there where me and AJ talk about all things gaming, because why not? And check out another Steam Deck video from me here, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.